Hi everyone, happy week 3, happy winter quarter. Today, Karina and I are going to be showing you a little bit about the Teaching Kitchen and trying our own luck at creating crepes. And then we're going to be giving y'all the opportunity to participate in our bake-off that we're having throughout the entire quarter for commuter students. And y'all can also try to create some crepes. But we're going to be doing it using some of the recipes found on the Teaching Kitchen's website. And so we just wanted to show you a little bit about the UCLA Teaching Kitchen and some of the resources the Teaching Kitchen has to offer. So first of all, this is the Teaching Kitchen's homepage. You can just honestly find it by going to this URL, but I found it by searching UCLA Teaching Kitchen. And they have so many different cool resources. And so they have virtual workshops for winter. So this is the winter schedule. There's Alternative Baking 101 on Tuesdays from 12 to 1. And then the Plant-Based Life on Wednesdays from 12 to 1. These are the registration links right here. They also have a cookbook club with all different types of videos about how to create recipes that'll probably be much better than this video. Karina and I are not great cooks. We're doing this purely to try it and for y'all's entertainment. And then they also have these Instagram lives every week, some specific days. And Teaching Kitchen's Instagram is just at UCLA Teaching Kitchen. And so you can just tune into these Instagram lives to learn about, different healthy homemade snacks. These are just various sessions that you can discuss with guest co-hosts who are experts in their field. And Microwave Gourmet, which is, if you're just trying to cook in the microwave, definitely check out Microwave Gourmet. And then here's at the bottom some more cooking resources. So there's the video recipes and the list of the PDF recipes, and that's where we're going to be getting our crepe recipe that we're using. These are just general skills and quick tips. So for example, I'm pretty sure there's a video in there that just teaches you how to cut, and then also fully recorded workshops. But here are the list of recipes that the Teaching Kitchen has. There's so many cool things. There's like frozen yogurt, blueberry bites. We considered that one, and then we decided that was too easy for this. So we're gonna try to make it a little bit more challenging with these crepes, but all types of things like fake mozzarella bites, falafel bites, enchiladas, all types of things. But specifically the recipe that Karina and I are going to be doing for y'all in this video is on the last page, of course. We went through all of them. And we chose the crepe recipe because we think it's ingredients that pretty much everyone might just have lying around. I think it's just eggs, flour, sugar, oil/butter, and then just a little bit of fruits. And so I'm just going to show you where it is and where you all can access the recipe. It is right here. It's called French crepes. It's on this is page 7 of 7. And you can just pull up this recipe for you all right here. And it looks really simple. So this is the recipe that Karina and I will be following. This is what you'll see in the rest of the video. And we are also going to create a winter quarter commuter bake-off for all of y'all. So if you watch this video, you see how we do the recipe. Y'all could also do this recipe and create these crepes and just send a picture to us on our commuter Instagram at at Bruin Commuters, Bruin_Commuters. Just send a picture of your attempt, and we'll be doing giveaways related to it all quarter. We have backpacks, masks, all types of all the commuter goodies for y'all. So participate in our bake-off, and we might even feature some of them on our Instagram. And yeah, it's just for fun. Karina and I, like I said, are not good cooks at all, so our attempts might be disastrous. I'm pretty sure crepes are very flimsy, so I hope I don't break mine. But yeah, get involved at the UCLA Teaching Kitchen and check out what they have and join our crepe bake-off. Hope you enjoy.
Right, good morning everyone. I am fresh out of bed and I'm going to start making these crepes. Hopefully they come out. Never cooked before, really. I have very limited cooking and baking abilities. But we're going to get started with these 3 eggs. I have the recipe on my phone. If you hear any crazy noises while I do this, there's tons of animals around me, so hopefully they stay quiet. But
okay, so these are my ingredients. This is my 1 1/4 cups of milk. There's my 3 large eggs. That's a little bit of oil. There's my flour and sugar, and then my tablespoon. So I'm gonna be doing the sweet crepes. So the first instruction is 1, to mix the eggs and the milk together. So here we go.
But okay, I'm gonna start with these eggs. I'm really shy about doing this on camera, but go up. If you don't know how to cook, well, you're in good company. So the recipe says 3 large eggs. I have just 3 regular size eggs, but you know, do what you gotta do. And then I'm also gonna add 1 1/4 cup of milk. So I only had almond milk, or enough for almond milk.
All right, so that's my eggs and milks all together. So I'm gonna whisk it now.
Here we go. Here's my big bowl. It's like silicone. I don't know, I found it in my house. So we'll see how that goes. After I whisk these in, I'm supposed to mix in some oil or butter. I'm gonna use oil because I think the recipe calls for more butter later. So I'm just kind of rolling with it. However it comes out, we'll see.
The next instruction is to add the oil or melted butter. I'm using vegetable oil. So there's just a little bit of vegetable oil in there. Okay, mix that up. So now I'm supposed to mix the flour, salt, and sugar in a large bowl. So here's a bowl. This is gonna be my flour. Pieces. And then 2 tablespoons of sugar. I'm definitely doing the 2 tablespoons. I'm trying to make the sweet crepes. If anybody makes savory crepes, that's fine, but let me just tell you, the sweet crepes are superior. So it's a 2 to 3, so I'm just gonna do like 2 1/4. And then it says a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I don't measure those out. Who measures out a 1/2 teaspoon? So I'm just gonna sprinkle some salt into that. And then we're just gonna take a spoon. I feel like this is like one of those like home videos that I could watch back like when I'm supposed to be a child, except I'm not a child anymore. All right, so this is all mixed up now. Really good. Okay, so now the next instruction really kind of throws me in the loop because it says add about 3/4 to 1 cup of the liquid mixture to that mixture and mix gently to form a paste. Do not overmix. So I realized I have things in the wrong bowls. So that probably should have been the wet ingredients, or this should have been the dry ingredients, and this should have been the wet ingredients because I'm supposed to add this to this, and this bowl isn't big enough.
All right, so I just mixed my flour, sugar, and salt into this bowl, and I realized I mixed it up because it's supposed to be a large bowl, and then I have my milk, eggs, and oil in this bowl, and now I kind of have to slowly put them together and whisk them. I made a little mistake because I'm in a small bowl, but I'm gonna just see what happens, and hopefully in the process I can transfer it all to the bigger bowl and there's no accidents. So I'm just gonna start that now, and then I'm gonna be done with this. So it says to only put 3/4 to 1 cup, and it says very specifically not to overmix. So I just started with a little bit. I don't know how to gauge what 3/4 to 1 cup is, even though I did just measure that, but yeah, so looks like it's starting to mix nicely. It's supposed to turn into like a really nice batter. I'll probably get in trouble for saying this, but I think crepes are supposed to be like what? Skinny, fancy pancakes, right? That are stuffed. So I'm just kind of waiting for it to get to a pancakey, like buttery, whatever texture. So far, not bad. You could still tell there's a lot going on in there. But.
So it says add about 3/4 to 1 cup of the liquid mixture into this. I'm just gonna add about half and gently mix. And it says in big letters, do not overmix. I'm not sure what overmixing really would look like. So it just gently to form a paste, huh? So I'm gonna just pour about half of this in. That looks like about, maybe a little bit more. All right, that looks like it's about half. Just put this in the sink real quick. And then mix gently to form a paste. Okay, since I'm afraid to overmix, I'm gonna leave it. And then the last instruction is add the rest of the liquid mixture to form a smooth, watery batter. So I'm not sure if that means I should mix it in or if I should just dump the rest of it in. A smooth, watery batter, huh? So that's everything. I'm just gonna mix it just a tad bit and see. I feel like it should be pretty watery. Aren't crepes like water when you put them on? And then they turn into a crepe. I think I'm gonna call that good. And then the next instruction is to cover it and let it rest for 20 minutes.
So I think my batter is done. It's supposed to be smooth and watery, which you can't really tell when I show you because I'm filming this on my computer. But it looks smooth and watery to me, so I'm gonna, a little watery. So it says to let it sit for 20 minutes, or I could have done this last night and left it overnight.
All right, so my batter's sat now for 20 minutes, and so the next instruction is you're supposed to mix the batter before you make each crepe, and then you're supposed to put 1/4 of a cup in here, and then flip it. So we're just gonna go for it. I have not a clue. I think the difference between crepes and pancakes is that crepes are supposed to be thinner. So let's just, they're supposed to cook real fast. So let's just see what happens. So here's mine. 1/4 a cup, and then it says move it around so it's even on this pan. I think it needs a little bit more batter. There, if you can see. It says dump it in and then move it around so that it's even. And then cook. Oh my goodness! I think I just did it! That's crazy! And then you have to, I just flipped it and then you cook the other side for 40 seconds. And then I have my crepe. This is what the first one looks like. Hang on, let me just show y'all. This is my first crepe. It actually looks like a crepe. I'm so excited. And now I just do the rest until I have a whole stack. It says mix the batter.
This is my failed attempt. So we're trying again with a smaller.
I feel like a real professional crepe maker. Take me to France. Just kidding. No. This is crazy. I've never made a crepe before. Did not think this was gonna happen at all. I thought it was for sure gonna break when I flipped it, but it didn't. Oh, this one I think I cooked more. Watch this one break. Okay, this one actually, okay, listen. This one really looks like the brown crepe. I think the first one I didn't cook long enough. I think it's the extra soft crepes. This looks like a classic crepe. There we go. I made the crepes. There's my finished stack of crepes. Alright, this is my finished product. I just put a little bit of blueberries on it. If I knew they were gonna come out this good, I would have gotten like Nutella, but I don't have any of that. And there's a little bit of peanut butter that I put between them that you can't really see. And those are the 3. I just have 3 on this plate, and I'm gonna save the rest of them. But the recipe clearly really works. I've tried another one and it tastes really good. So I can't wait to see all of y'all's crepe attempts.